All right, we're live. Rob Cooker, Andy Wade. Take a quick break here for the national anthem. All right, Andy. Rob Cooker, Andy Wade here. Getting ready to start off the varsity action here today up in Dubuque. You're just tuning in. JV comfortably handed Dubuque a nice loss a little bit ago. 6-1 was the final score on that.
Well, hopefully we can follow suit here, but you looked at during our break, we were looking at the record and kind of the schedule Dubuque had, and they're kind of a Jekyll and Hyde type team. They split with Mason City and split with Waterloo and held tight with Kansas City, but then they split with Fremont. And so I don't know what type of team we're going to get. You're going to get the ones that are playing with the top two teams in the league that are by standing wise, or they're going to get the ones that are on the bottom tier. The bottom half. So, and Mason City, a good team, right? And two line deep, and so I think, what the Dubuque has here is that they're probably out there 3 lines. They're probably 2 line deep. Probably play a lot of 1-2, back and forth, and probably sparingly play that third line a little bit. But we'll see what we can do and muster up against them.
Well, we got to come out running and set the tone early. Don't give these guys any chances. You got to respect them and just play them tough. So, starting off here, it's Clemenson, Cooker, and Popperstill, your front 3. Creer and Coltrane on D, back for the Leafs. Cooker's got the puck right now, sends it up to Popperstill. Popperstill back to Cooker. Good look. Cooker over to Creer. Creer, nifty little move. Couldn't quite hold on to it. It goes down in the corner. It's wrapped around. Clemenson is there. Coltrane's back on D. Cooker cycles back on D. Coltrane with a shot. Tipped and goes in. Coltrane. Shot from the point, and I believe Popperstill got it. He did. He got the tip down low. So nice work there by Popperstill. Tip in goal, went 5-hole and just snuck right between the wickets, Andy.
Yeah, and that's the start we need. Just firing things in, get some misdirection.
Mixing up the lines a little bit today as the Leafs get a full change here. It's going to be Tomacek, Hender. Welcome back, Dylan Hender. He took the face-off, and Anthony Mink, those front 3 for the Leafs, and Springer and Michael on D. Dubuque blows a tire in front. Mink with a shot. Or that was Hender with a shot, sorry. A little tall for Mink.
You're only off by about 6 inches.
Yeah. Dubuque trying to clear it out. Another shot from the point there. What I've seen so far, Andy, this D, they're giving us the shots from the point. They're collapsing down low, so we're able to get some shots through the lanes there and create some nice rebounds.
Yep. Well, and I like seeing that we're using, D to D and using each other.
Hender with a shot. Blocker save. Bobbled a little bit and then saved it. Covered it up. So we'll get a face-off to the blocker side of Dubuque. We'll go glove side now. Leafs will get a change here. It's going to be Shepard, Roland, Laurel Becky. Another strong line here for the Leafs. They produced some goals over the last few games for the Leafs here on this line. Friedrich and Glock on D. Shepard, Laurel Becky, and Roland, your front three on the Leafs. Laurel Becky has the puck now. He tries to feed it up to Shepard. Just gets in the way there of a stick of a Dubuque player. We'll go back and reset. Friedrich hits it off the boards. Wanted Laurel Becky there, but a little congested there for that side. Friedrich will go behind the net. He'll send it the other way. And Dubuque's able to keep it in. They get a tip, but it doesn't quite get to the net. It goes into the corner there. Shot and a save there by Bowlby. Bowlby, number 35 for the Leafs. Your netminder between the pipes today.
Yeah, and getting his first varsity action.
Yeah.
With Zimmerman being out due to illness, so hopefully he's getting well rested and be back soon. But
shot off the post there, number 16. We were checking the stats earlier as well, Andy. That was one of their guys that can put the puck in the back of the net.
Yeah, number 16, 17, 18, 10.
10.
And I can't remember the last number, but I can remember 16, 17, 18 just as numerical order.
Yep. So Leafs check up. Dubuque's going to play this behind their net. Cooker's going to pursue that low. Papashill is there as well. Dubuque gloves that thing down, makes a nice pass. Dubuque's in the offensive zone with a shot. Bowlby holding the post tight there. Nice job by Bowlby. Papashill up to Clemenson. Clemenson tries to get through two guys, but he gets shut down there. We'll go the other direction. So go all the way back to Bowlby. Creer and Coltrane on D. Coltrane. Nice look there. Cooker with a low shot. Nice pass there from Coltrane to Cooker. Little stretch pass. You know, not so long ago, Andy, that would have been a two-line pass.
Yep.
Back in the olden days.
That's where they cared more about defense than they cared about offense.
Yeah.
You know. Now they want high scoring.
High scoring, yeah. And it did change a lot. It opened it up quite a bit. Mink, Hender, Tomacek, your front three. Get a change in there. Springer and Michael on D. Tomacek with a shot goes low, just wide. Mink's going to get a call there. Going to be roughing. I don't think it was finishing your check. He had his elbow up there, kind of turned.
I think it was more, the stick being up.
Yeah.
Right? In the new definition, if you're going to go in and hit, the stick's got to be down on the ice.
Yep.
And I think his stick was up, and makes it a little bit easier of a call when that happens. But again, that's one of the new rules that players are going to have to adjust and get used to.
So your penalty kill line out there is going to be Hender, Michael, Springer, and Tomacek. First look at Dubuque's power play. They get a shot. It goes off the post behind the net. Leafs got to focus on spreading out here, not collapsing. They got to stick to the dots, play a box formation here. Make sure they cover those open point guys. Shot and a save there by Bowlby. Dubuque working around the outside. Down in the corner they're battling. Dubuque back up to the high slot. Hender's there. He's going to be able to send this one all the way down. And he does. So Leafs will regroup here. Tomachek's going to get this one. Race to the puck here. He does in the corner. Gets it, controls it. Needs a little bit of help. I'd like to see a Leaf guy slide in here, just play a little keep away down here and back out to the dots.
Or even sneak down in that high slot area and talk to Tomachek, hey, as you're, getting down there to see if you can't win that 3-on-1 as he's going against, but be able to scoot that out because nobody's in there in the high slot.
Yeah.
You got 3 guys.
3 guys on him and nobody looking over their shoulder.
Right.
Second penalty kill unit comes out. It's Laurel Becky, Shepard, Creer, and Springer. Springer able to send that one down in the corner. Coltrane, Creer back on D. Shepard, Laurel Becky. Not a lot of urgency here. If we were hustling here, Dubuque is just not in tune with what's going on right now is what it looks like. I mean, they're on a power play and they're making line changes and leaving the puck in the corner. So Leafs at full strength. Shot and a score, top shelf. That was a pretty goal by number 34. Went far side post, top corner. Nice shot. So we're all tied up at 1 now.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I was too busy typing into the iPad. Yeah, we're talking about, Dubuque wasn't really doing much. They're doing some line changes. And maybe that line change is what they needed.
Maybe that's what it was. Picked up by Clemenson. Clemenson tries to get the shot off. Gets stick down. Cooper Michael able to keep it in. Papashill with a shot and a score. Michael had the first shot. It gets shin guarded down there by Dubuque, and Papashill's there for the rebound, and it goes far post in, and Leafs are right back on top. So good answer to that goal.
Yeah.
Kind of a quick little breakaway for those guys, and a lucky shot as they were coming right off the power play unit there for Dubuque. They get it in, and Leafs able to answer right back within a quick 20 seconds or so. So good to see there for the Leafs answering that. We're up 2-1. It's Cooker, Papashill, Clemenson your front 3. Springer and Michael back on D. So Papashill with 2 goals already. Down low, Michael over to Cooker. Cooker tries to go forehand, backhand 5-hole. Backhand, forehand. He's a lefty, I forget. So we'll get a face-off here to the glove side of Dubuque. Papashill's going to take the draw. 9:15 to go. We're tied up on shots 5-5 on the shots on net. Leafs have the 1-goal lead. Papashill's going to take the draw. Shot, we're going to play it. No. Oh, I thought it went off somebody's Oakleaf's stick there, skate. But it didn't. He's saying no. So we're going to go icing it all the way down. A little bit of discrepancy on that call, but
I think the officials are talking about it, but I think it's going to go all the way down.
Yep.
Oh, they are going to move it out.
Zone, yeah. I like that when you can admit that you're wrong, made a little mistake.
Yep.
We'll fix it and correct it. That's a good deal. So we're going to go all the way back down? Just give it in the neutral zone. That's doesn't make it right, but it's better.
Better, right.
Goodnow, Kilty, and Gooding, your front 3. Goodnow's going to take the draw, pushes it up to Gooding. Is Coltrane able to keep it in on D? He does. Gooding's pursuing this down low in the corner. little help from the official there to slow that puck down before it came out of the zone. Picked up by Creer. Creer's going to go behind the net. Wanted Kilty there, but Dubuque just got a stick in that lane there real quick at the last minute. This one will go behind the net, picked up by Coltrane. Coltrane goes the other direction over to Gooding. Gooding's on the right side. Gets around one guy. Gets back down low in the corner to Creer. Creer over to Coltrane. Coltrane over to Kilty. Kilty over to Goodnow. This is that third line, Andy, for Dubuque. It's out there now.
Yeah.
Good hustle by Gooding. Kilty. Creer the shot. Oh, just got tipped again, almost. In.
That was a good shot by Creer, though, looking for Goodnow there on the back door. And Goodnow just about had a tip that, if you, just a little bit more misdirection, that goes in.
Yeah.
That's all created by the shot. You look like you're shooting on net, but you're really shooting for somebody's stick. They're sitting back door, and if it hits just right, it's just a nice little easy deflect.
Leafs will get a full change here. Springer, Michael on D, Tomacek, Mink, and Hender. Your front three. Hender with the draw. He goes back to Michael, and then intercepted there by Dubuque. Dubuque's got a 2-on-1 opportunity. Big save by Bowlby. He covers that up. No rebound. Got a penalty coming. Slashing is the call. It's going to be on Cooper Michael. So we'll be on a penalty kill here. So penalty kill is going to be Creer, Hender, Mink, and Springer. Couldn't see that. Leafs able to clear it all the way down. Kill a little time off this penalty kill. Good play there by Springer. Timed it very nicely to where it wasn't, but just enough to get in the way, create a good bump, knock him off the puck, and able to regain control for the Leafs and send it down low.
And that's one of the big things you got to be able to do. You got to be able to have that timing aspect, especially on the penalty kill.
Shot and a save there by Bowlby. It goes off in the corner. 1:08 to go in this power play for Dubuque. Leafs got to spread out. We're all bunched up here. Dubuque in front. Shot goes wide. Just hits the post. Should say just wide of his right side kicker there and off the post. 6 minutes to go. 40 seconds to go. Dubuque gets across the blue line. They get in the zone. Surveying. They're trying to get it back out the high slot. They do. Shot gets tipped. Goes up over the net. Creer able to send that one out. Dubuque will have to regroup here. Creer, Coltrane on D still. Roland and Tomacek, your front two. Shot and a score by Dubuque.
That's kind of what happened last time. Is we killed the penalty off, but they get a goal right after we kill the penalty off, and it's just readjusting and getting our addition of our fifth person. We're doing too much running around in our own offense, or in our defensive zone. We're not in our defensive positioning to be able to correct, and that's where they're getting their goals from.
Yeah, on a penalty kill, everybody's got to play defense.
Yep.
Not just the two guys in back. And And if you get out of position, it's important to talk, and you got to recognize that too. Head on a swivel, and you're out of position. You might, if you're a forward, you might have to cycle back and play D, and vice versa. So a few little kinks to work out there on the penalty kill. Just a matter of communication, like I said. But we get a line change. We're back on full strength. We're tied up at 2. And it's Cooker.
We get him one right back. So
Clemenson, Friedrich, and Glock. And Friedrich's going to get that shot from the point. And I was saying this earlier, when they're giving us the shots from the points,
right.
they're not collapsing all the way, but they're definitely not getting sticks and bodies in front of those shooters.
Right.
And we scored 3 goals that way.
Yeah.
So, at least the initial shot comes through, and it's either a rebound or a tip. So, doing a nice job there for the Leafs as another quick answer within about 15 seconds. We need to stay out of the box.
That's the key right now. Is we have to be able to stay out of the box. It's not that we're giving up a power play goal, but it's right after their power play is over. Within the next 10 seconds, they're putting something in the back of the net.
But we've got to stay out of the box, and we realize that in Turkey Cup. I think we were talking the other day. There's 18 or 19 penalties in that game between both sides, but
right.
You take 8, and I think we had 8 or 7 or something like that. We had a lot, but they were able to convert on those a little bit. And on the other hand, they had quite a few as well too, but we couldn't convert on the power play either. So,
right.
But we stay out of the box. It just keeps everybody fresh. It keeps the lines fresh. Nobody's working double, triple overtime as well too. So 4 minutes to go in this first period. Leafs up by 1, 3-2 over Dubuque. We're battling still. It's Cooker, Clemenson, Poppershell out there right now. Your front 3. Glock with a shot. It gets shin guarded down there by Dubuque. He back checks, gets this rebound there off the shin guard over to Michael. Michael has Cooker up with the stretch pass there. It's a 3-on-2 opportunity over to Roland. Roland had Clemenson and couldn't quite grab the handles of that puck to put it in the net there, but good look there on a 3-on-2. Puck comes out. Cooper Michael, he's going to send this one down and low. Goalie will stop that one behind the net. Dubuque will come in, regroup. Shepard, Laurel, Becky, and Roland out there now, your front 3. Wraparound opportunity there from Dubuque. Good thing the defenseman there, because Bowlby was stuck on the other side there. You were saying this is Bowlby's first varsity start too. He's going to need a period to kind of get used to the pace change. The speed of it, the shots, everything's coming a little bit quicker at you too. If this is your first varsity game, it's a little bit quicker. Rolling over to Shepard. Shepard goes wide, gets a shot. Good low shot. Wanted the rebound off of there, as he had Roland coming in the high slot. Springer, Michael on D. Springer with a shot. It gets stick down.
Well, you go back to looking at, you go up to the varsity, and it really gets down to the detail of just positioning, right? You just get your angles right and those type of things, and those are the things that Bowlby just needs to be able to do. If he is able to do that, he'll be fine.
Yep. No ice will play it as Creer tipped that one back to Bowlby, and Creer. Nice stretch pass up to Hender. Hender's going to send it off high off the glass. He's got Mink pursuing on the far side there. Mink wanted a point, but wasn't quite set up there with Coltrane and Creer. Creer's going to send this one in on net. Just goes wide. Mink is there. Was there. Dubuque ends up with this. We're going the other way now. Good defensive play there by Creer. Glove save there by Bowlby. Shot goes wide from Dubuque behind the net there, picked up by Tomacek. Tomacek will regroup. He'll send this one back to Creer. Creer up to Mink or Tomacek. A little communication goes a long way. So this will be icing on the Leafs. We'll come back, we'll regroup. Get a full line change here. Springer, Michael on D. Clemenson, Poppershell, and Cooker, your front 3. Popperstill's going to take the draw on this one. Leafs trying to get it out of the zone. Dubuque's trying to set it up in their zone. It's kicked around there to Cooper Michael. Michael of Clemenson. Clemenson couldn't quite hold on to that, and Dubuque will regain control of this. It's taken down there by Springer. Picked up by Popperstill. Popperstill is going to send this one in. Goes low. Cooper Michael's going to come down way low. Cooker cycles back on D. Michael's back on D now. Cooker moves forward. And Dubuque sends it up high. We got about 15 seconds to go in this first period. Close game going here, Andy. First period.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about Dubuque sticking with probably about 2 lines. You know, that'll be the thing, too. If we pass this around and move it, you know, we'll make those first 2 lines tired. You don't necessarily have to score every shift you're out there, but puck possession is huge. You're playing a keep-away game. You'll wear those first 2 lines out.
Well, it's going to be all about matchups, and right now, can we keep ourselves out of the box so that we're not having to wear ourselves out trying to kill penalties?
Yep.
You know, because that's where you're able to, you know, when you have a power play unit out there and you're working around, you're not exerting a lot of energy.
Right.
You're just kind of moving things around until you get that one pass that you're looking for. You know, getting your opponent out of position. They have to work a lot harder. So.
Well, we have some pretty good point guys, you know, on D, and if we can go back and forth from high to low on the point, you know, just getting those guys to move, that's a big difference too.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot harder working in your defensive zone than it is in your offensive zone.
Yeah,
is my belief. You're trying to read and react in your defensive zone, but you got to stay within your system of what you're trying to run. And if I look at, you know, where our 2 faults are right now is that. One, we're getting a penalty, and then our penalty kill, we're staying too far out towards the walls. We're not staying inside. So when the turnover does happen, it happens in the inside, and we have to skate to it. If you stay in the inside and keep everything on the outside, it's a lot easier. And then you can conserve energy just letting them work it around and just make sure you take away any of those passing lanes. And we didn't do a very good job of that in the 2 penalty kills that I saw.
Yeah.
So those need to be corrected.
For sure. For sure. Well, that's your first period action. We'll be back here in about 15-20 minutes. We'll scrape the ice. We're live from Dubuque, Oak Leafs Hockey. We'll be back soon. All right, guys, we're back. Rob Cooker right here. Andy Wade will be joining us here shortly. Getting ready to start the second period. Leafs up by 1. It's Cooker, Poppershill, Clements in your front 3. Coltrane and Creer on D. Dubuque wins the draw. They cross the blue line, get a shot. Kick save there by Bowlby. Dubuque ends up sending around the boards behind the net. Trying to set something up in front. Almost got a shot off there. Picked up by Clements, and we're going the other direction now. Picked up by Cooker, Poppershill. Cooker stick between his legs, able to get the pass off over to Poppershill, though. Picked up by Creer. Creer dumps it in low. Down to Cooker. Cooker in front to Clemenson, and he was twisted up there. Back out to Coltrane at the point. Tip down to Cooker. Cooker looking for a pass there from Poppershill. Coltrane with a shot. It goes high. Tips and deflect into the safety net there. Leafs will get a full change. It's going to be Mink, Tomacek, and Hender for your front 3. Michael and Springer on D. We're good.
The restroom is a long ways away.
Yeah, it is.
And the intermission is not long enough. Ooh.
Hender with the draw, wins it back to Springer. Shot in front.
Ooh.
Deflected down by the goaltender. Tomacek back out to Springer. Springer at the blue line, sends it in low. Mink said to retrieve it behind the net. Mink curls. Back the other direction. Back out to Springer. Springer unable to keep it in the blue line there. He sends it back in low. Leafs check up. Dubuque picks it up. They look for a neutral zone pass. Couldn't quite hold on. Back to Michael. Michael sends it up to Hender. Hender crosses the blue line. Hender looking for Mink and Tomacek down low. It's taken away by Dubuque. Dubuque will regroup on this in their defensive zone. Get out to neutral zone. It's intercepted there by Cooper Michael. Mink sends it in high and deep there. Back into Dubuque territory. Shot from Tomacek off the side of the post. Dubuque's able to pick it up out of the corner. It'll be icing on Dubuque. It is.
It is.
Pop Bowlby might get a stick on that, but out of his reach. So we'll get a face-off down low in our offensive zone here. Shepard, Lorelbecky, and Rowland come out. Your front 3 for the Leafs. Glock and Friedrich on D. Rowland's going to take the draw. Nice win there by Rowland. Shot low in front. Still loose. Finally covered up by Dubuque. Good opportunity there for the Leafs. There's that shot from the point there.
I think that's where our greatest asset is right now. Is get it back to our point. Let our points just put it on net and, see if there's a rebound there. Or, that's where our biggest scoring opportunities have been from.
Dump back down low by Glock. It goes behind the net. Friedrich's there to keep it in. Still loose. Lorelbecky, almost had that between his legs, but it gets taken away there by Dubuque. We're going the other direction. Dubuque dumps it in low. Glock's able to send it around to Friedrich. Shepard dumps it in low. Rowland, Shepard, Lorelbecky. Pretty speedy line out there between those 3 of them. Lorelbecky's battling in the corner. He gets it out to Glock. Glock looking for a shot. Low shot. It gets off the skate of a Dubuque player. Friedrich able to keep it in. He gets a good shot. Just goes high of the glove side there of Dubuque. Lorelbecky back to Shepard. Shepard back to Lorelbecky. Back to Rowland.
Looks
That's Poppershill.
Going to be a penalty on somebody. Hopefully it's not us. Looks like a hook. Looks like it's going to be.
I think he's got both. I think he's got Lorelbecky for a hook and Dubuque for a trip.
Or maybe offsetting penalties, which would be good because we just need to be. It would be a foul on 5, or at least be a man up or a power play or something. But I didn't want to see us go a man down again. And
No.
I think one of the big changes that, teams that I think are figuring out that are dots.
Yeah.
And we got to be able to change away from that. They're breaking through that.
So 5-on-5 action. Penalties are offsetting there. One's a tripping, one's a hooking. Creer up to looking for Clemenson. It'll be icing on the Leafs. As that stretch pass up to Clemenson. Couldn't quite get a blade on it.
Kind of throw that change up on a penalty kill where you run dots one time, maybe you run something aggressive, maybe you run a little stack formation on 1-1-2. You could do the same type of concepts what you're trying to do out of the dots. Just kind of change up, give a different look, so it makes their power play think something different.
Yeah.
But we don't have to worry about it this time.
Nope. That's for sure. Clemenson, Poppershill, Cooker, your front three. Coltrane and Creer are D. Saved there by Bowlby. Picked up there, the rebound by Coltrane. So Dubuque will pick this up down at their end. Looking for a breakout to the right side there. They do, but Coltrane is there. Poppershill is there. Clemenson down low to Cooker. Oh, Cooker had Poppershill coming to the high slot, but couldn't quite get it all on there. Need a little more wax on his blade. Good D there by Cooker. Back over to Poppershill. Cooker back to Creer. Good stop there and a stall by Creer to just kind of reassess what was going on before he just put that shot on net. So it'll be a one-on-one matchup here. Save there by Bowlby. Big save by Bowlby. 12:16 to go. Second period. Leafs will get a full change. It's going to be Mink, Hender, and Tomacek, your front three. Springer and Michael on D. Here we go. Hender's going to take the draw. Hender wins that one. Two good face-off guys on that line, Andy. Mink and Hender I'm talking about. They both are really good at draws.
Yeah, so if one gets thrown out, another one can come in.
Yeah.
And it's a good problem to have.
Dubuque trying to regroup this thing here in the neutral zone as they send it all the way back. A little more work for their D. Off the boards there. Picked up by Tomacek. Tomacek with a shot. It goes high off the net there as I think it was deflected in there. High hit there. No call. Picked up by Springer. Got another call here coming. It's going to be on Tomacek. Boarding call.
Was it boarding?
Boarding or rough. Was a little more than finishing your check, so.
Kind of hoping it's a rough, because if it's a boarding, it's a 2 and 10. And it looks like it's a boarding.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Gooding will be going in there for the 2-minute minor, so we'll lose Tomacek for the 10. But
so we're gonna survey that Dubuque player a little bit there. Hopefully he's all right. $11:07 to go. Leafs back in action tomorrow with Dubuque.
yeah,
9 a.m. and 11, so JV will play at 9. 11. Got the big Iowa game tonight. 7 o'clock, tune in.
all thanks to the Gophers.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
If everybody doesn't know, I was a Minnesota Gopher fan. So,
Well, they couldn't have done it without you. That's for sure.
Know. We let them beat us, and then we went and beat Wisconsin. So,
yep. Couldn't have done it without the help of Minnesota. That's for sure.
We're givers up there.
Givers.
Yep.
The giving Gophers.
The giving Gophers. You know.
They're going to have their hands full tonight. That's for sure. Iowa is. We'll see. Back to the hockey action, as we are in a position we do not like to be in on the penalty kill. It's Kilty, Goodnow, Coltrane, and Creer. Again, we got to stay wide here, keep the shots to the outside.
Yep.
And make sure we clear it out. Good pressure there. The icing. It's always good. Send it back down the other direction and make Dubuque work the full ice for it.
And here's where I would change up. You know, we've been running dots. We've run that for years, and teams are starting to figure out how to break that. But if you change it up, give them the change up, you know, and send somebody. You know, you don't have to chase them behind the net, but you know, act like you're coming hard and make them do things that they don't want to do when they want to do it. You know, and then inside our defense zone, we do a good job. I mean, we need to just stay within the dots and let them go on the outside. And then we get that fifth person back. You know, they got to reinsert themselves, and once they get reinserted, they got to communicate. Hey, I got this position. Usually, it's the high position, right, on the strong side. And once they get there, then you go back to playing your 5-on-5.
1 minute to go in this power play for Dubuque. Penalty kill for the Leafs. Still Kilty, Goodnow, Springer, and Creer out there in front. I think that might have been going in, Andy, if he didn't fan on that shot. But Creer's got to step up there, communicate, just let him know. We have one guy in front of there. Creer's got to step over and take the shooter. Loose in front. And Creer finally able to get it out of there with 20 seconds to go.
And right now they're running kind of almost an umbrella type, and we got to switch over from a box to a diamond, and we did switch over, and we're kind of questioning each other of, you know, who's going to go, and we got to get that cleaned up.
Good play there by Michael. That was a little closer. Gooding was coming out of the box. He almost ended up with a nice little breakaway gift there. Rowland trying to feed it up to Shepard. He does. Gets it through there barely. Shepard, Laurel Becky. Shepard to Laurel Becky. Laurel Becky with a shot, goes top shelf right over the blocker there of Dubuque. And a good answer for that line. As the Leafs go up by 2. Laurel Becky with the goal, Shepard with the feed.
Well, at least we responded with a goal after a penalty kill rather than giving up a goal after a penalty kill, right?
That's how it's been going.
I know.
So hopefully we broke that stride, and we're going to move on now.
But good job by Shepard, kind of leave it in some open space for Laura Becky to go in, and then Laura Becky had all the time in the world to go to the net, decide what he wanted to do, and was able to find a way to bury it. So
it was a tight spot too.
Yep.
I almost was thinking, hey, you drag that goalie that far over, you kind of run out of options on that post, as a goaltender can hug that post pretty good, but he was able to sneak it in there right over the blocker quickly. But I was looking for Shepard to come in on the right side, back door or something, and finish it off. But great job by that line. 8:15 to go, second period. Shots are close here. Good look there by Poppersill. Cooker fed him right in the high slot there.
I thought he was going to have his hat trick right there.
I think if he would have lifted it right over that, he was down, committed, blocker side all day.
I think he was looking at that 5-hole, just sneak that baby through, but.
And he's a tall goalie, that Dubuque is. So, that 5-hole looked pretty juicy there. And I think you can sneak one by there real quick. Shot from the point. Glove saved by Dubuque. Goes into the corner. This puck will come all the way out. Neutral zone. Springer looking for some help. He finds it with Michael. Michael curls. Creates a little time, a little space. Clemenson. Over to Cooker. Cooker.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. Back to Poppershill. Great feed there. Nice patience there to Cooker to think that goalie going to take him there and feed it right back to the back door, and fed Poppershill right on the back door. Poppershill adding some stats to his game this weekend.
There's his third.
Third goal.
I like spending Jade's money.
Yeah. And he's a Cyclone fan, so he might not be at the Iowa game tonight.
Well, that's fine.
We'll track him down somewhere.
Hey, we'll still spend his money.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Absolutely. So, goaltender's hurt now. Maybe pulled a muscle on that last one as he stretched over there and had to go back the other way.
Well, that's 2 games in a row where we get our 5th goal and the goaltender gets out.
Yeah.
So, hopefully he's doing all right. He'll probably get checked out, but I probably agree with you. You know, trying to stretch back out.
Yeah. That's a hard play to make even for a goalie.
I know, I wouldn't.
That's hard for me to move side to side anymore, and I don't even have skates on, you know.
If I had to do that, I'd be going to the locker room too. So
7:30 to go. Leafs up by 3. Friedrich up to Mink. It's Mink, Roland, and Hender. Roland step up there because Tomachek's in that 10-minute penalty there. Good D by Glock. They sneak it in on the short side there. So Dubuque answers quickly, letting them know they're not going away anytime soon.
Yeah, what we got to do is we got to continue to respond. We got to continue to put I mean, they got a fresh goaltender in who hasn't seen anything. You know, can we get some offensive shots? I'll put on him and make that goaltender work. Who probably didn't think he was going to get in tonight. And,
sure.
You know, and that's what we didn't do again. You know, in the JV game.
Yeah.
You know, we only got 9 shots in 2 periods against the goaltender that came in. Can Varsity do something different where they get some shots on this goaltender who hasn't seen anything yet?
Well, he'll get a period and a half. He'll get half the game for the most part. So plenty of time to test him out for sure. Creer over to Coltrane. Coltrane wanted Mink. Mink picked up his own little fumble there. Crosses the blue line. We'll be offsides there as I think Hender was offside. So we'll come back. Neutral zone face-off. Going to be Shepard. Laurel Becky. Shepard, Laurel, Becky, and Kilty be your front 3. Creer and Coltrane on D. Battle along the blue line. We're either going to stay in the neutral zone or we're going to push it forward. They're talking about it. They push it forward. Dubuque's able to send it off the glass. Kilty's got this. Smart play there by Kilty. Go back to Creer. Reese thinks some things here. Picked up by Shepard, Laurel, Becky, Kilty. Crossing the blue line at the same time. Kilty with a little move. Shot and score. Nice finishing touch there by Will Kilty. Gets around his guy.
Well, what's beautiful about that play is it started off with our far D from where we're at. Went D to D. Coltrane finds forward up front. You know, he gets it inside the zone, kind of fumbles with it, but he continues to press it forward, and it drops right to Kilty, and Kilty's able to take it right to the net.
Well,
and be able
and
to
if
finish.
you go back 10 seconds before that, Kilty was the guy that sent it back to Creer because he didn't have anything going forward. So
yeah, I mean,
he gave it back to Creer, D to D pass, Coltrane up to the forward, and then over to Kilty, and it came right back to him.
So just a beautiful play.
Yeah.
Just starting back in our offensive zone, going all the way back, and regrouping and getting back in. Those are little things that are huge as you work through a hockey game.
Cooker over to Poppershill. Back to Clemenson. Loose in front. Shot and a save. Glove save. Good job by Clemenson to skate away from that. As the big fella.
Looks like we're going to get our first opportunity on a power play.
Roughing is the call. Number 34 for Dubuque. Big fella's going to go in the box. I don't think you can do that.
I'd love to see us take advantage of this and really set it up, work it on the outside, get Dubuque to start moving and getting out of position, and just where I think our biggest threat is set it up behind the net and then getting our D involved.
Yep. Hender, Mink, Cooker, Creer, and Clemenson are your power play unit out there right now. Creer and Cooker working the points. High stick there by Dubuque. Picked up by Hender. Hender back to drop it to Creer. Creer over to Clemenson. Clemenson wanted somebody there in the high slot. Couldn't quite get there. Leafs off sides. Will have to check back up, regroup. And Dubuque sends it all the way down. Picked up by Creer. Sends it up to Cooker. Cooker up to Clemenson. Got to get there. And it bounces into the Oak Leafs bench. 4:30 to go in the second period. 1:07 to go on the power play. So still plenty of time for the Leafs to try to convert on this power play. Set something up. Hender's going to take the draw. Hender, Clemenson, Mink, front three. Cooker, Creer. Our quarterback in this thing at the blue line. Cooker lists a step there. He'll have to regroup. Penalty coming, though. He did draw a penalty there, so that's good. Get a little more work on this power play. Hender had Mink all alone in the back door, but decides to shoot it. Jeez. Got to look for that. Head on a swivel there. He had Mink right on the left side there. Another opportunity, but tried to shoot it through a guy there.
A lot of times, when you got another penalty coming, let them go ahead.
Yeah, let it hit it at him. Let them touch it right away.
Let them touch it right away, so you get a 5-on-3 because
for the longest time you can get it.
Your face-off is going to be in your offensive zone automatically. So then you get a 5-on-3, get it set up, and maybe you get a quick one. You get more time, get another, get one, and then you're still on the power play.
Yeah,
with a 5-on-4. So.
Yeah, because when that actually happened there, they probably killed off about 20 seconds of trying to get it down in the zone. And Creer back to Clemenson. Clemenson looking far side, shot and a score there to Mink.
So we're gonna get that one. Plus we're gonna get another 5-on-4 for another minute 49. So.
Yep. That's how we want to do it. Leafs go up by 4. 3:48 to go. Power play goal by Mink. The assist from Clemenson and Creer with the assist. And nice job by Anthony Mink to finish that one off. So it's going to be Shepard, Poppershill, Laurel Becky, your front three. Cooker, Coltrane are going to be your point guys, your quarterbacks. Coltrane crossed the red line. Got to get things down and get it settled. Poppershill to Coltrane. Coltrane looking over to Poppershill. Loose in front, and a good save there by the goaltenders. He able to fall right down on it, cover it up. So Poppershill take the draw. Coltrane, Cooker running the blue line. Shepard, Laurel Becky, your front three. Kept in by Cooker. He sends it back down low. And it goes out of the play. So we'll get a neutral zone face-off, I believe. Still a lot of time left on this one. 1:21. Poppershill's going to take the draw. Over to Laurel Becky. Back out. Poppershill back to Cooker. Cooker looks. Laurel Becky couldn't quite get the handle on it to get into the zone there quickly. It's in the zone now. Laurel Becky's back on the puck. Shot on net. Bolby's there to make sure that does not go in. Coltrane up to Cooker. Poppershill. Nice pass. 2-on-1, 3-on-1 opportunity. Shepard with the shot with the pass from Laurel Becky. Cooker over to Coltrane. Coltrane with a shot loose in front. And it's in. I think it's Laurel Becky.
I think it's Laurel Becky too. They're sitting there in front. And rebound coming right back at him. And get another power play goal.
Yeah. So good look there by the Leafs to keep going. We'll get a full change here. It's going to be Gooding, Goodnow, Kilty in front three. Michael and Springer on D. 2:30 to go in the second period. Dubuque gets a breakout going. It's a 2-on-2 here, crossing the neutral zone. They cross the blue line. Misfired on that pass there. Back in front, back out to Gooding. It's Gooding, Kilty, Goodnow off to the rush. Kilty will get there. Puck's loose in front, covered up by the goaltender of Dubuque.
Well, I think we're kind of seeing kind of the Jekyll and Hyde in this Dubuque team. I mean, they're a 1-2 line. You know, you get your third one out there, but if you can wear them down and those type of things, I think that's where you take advantage.
Yeah.
But if you let them hang around and kind of believe, you know, that's where I think they start to take advantage of your team. You know? We've been able to have a good job of just responding to different things that have happened in this game that, you know, it's kind of deflating them.
Sure. Oh, yeah, for sure. And it's unfortunate, but, you know, no matter how many goals gets on this Dubuque goalie, you got nobody else to put in. So.
Right.
Mink, Hender, and Roland out there now. Glock and Friedrich on D. Shot on net. Bowlby clears that to the corner. Picked up by Friedrich. Friedrich up to Mink. Shot from the point from Dubuque. Goes into the corner. Another point there too. There we're getting, that's 2 shots from the point.
Right.
From Dubuque. We've got to stay a little higher.
Yep.
Just to make sure we don't let those guys get through. Glock looking for Mink. Went to Dubuque instead. Friedrich able to try to clear that out. Couldn't. Stick save there by Bowlby. Leafs got to spread out a little more here. Good clear out there by Friedrich. And Leafs able to clear it out of the zone finally there. Hender gets around his guy. Comes in, shot and a score by Hender. 9.7 seconds to go.
Well, the key to that goal is now we be able to get into a run clock there. Which can help, right?
Absolutely.
Especially in the third period. But the big thing there was the turnover here in our decent zone, and Hinder was flying the zone, hoping that turnover happens. We get it up to him. He beats the defender one-on-one with the goalie. I'm going to pick Hinder probably more times than not on that.
Yep.
So.
Well, going back to what I was saying, we stay low there. It gives us no chance to create any odd man rush either. You got to have those guys covering the points. It gives you a little more leverage on a quick breakout, and maybe you get a chance to get behind the defenseman. But this is going to be a long third period, I believe, for Dubuque coming up here. So
and I think Dubuque got a penalty here at the end. So I think we'll start the third period on the power play.
All right. Well, we'll be back for some more action. See you in about 20 minutes. We'll scrape the ice, talk about it a little bit more. Thanks for tuning in, Oak Leafs Hockey.